Hello, everyone, and welcome to Codebusting. I am your host, Code Marvelist, and tonight I am again joined by my co-host, Sanjay.
Oh,
And today we're doing Sanjay's choice of deck. We're doing his Martian Sleepaway Camp Tenon deck. So,
yeah.
Sanjay, tell me a little bit about this deck, because I know it's your baby, and tell me a little bit about what our kind of play style is and what we're going for here.
So I originally started this deck because I wanted to build a Tenon Space Camp Thomas Haas deck because I
Ugh.
thought that would be funny. I, after very few playthroughs, cut the Thomas Haas because even if you build around Thomas Haas, he doesn't do anything.
Right.
He's not much better than clicking for credits. What I did find is that Space Camp is a very funny card in Tenon, as is Shock, because um, people will make easy runs against you,
Right.
like an open archives, and you can really punish them for it without expending much resources yourself. I built this deck around when in my meta smoke was really big, and there was basically I was just feeling very overwhelmed by more or less every runner. So I thought rather than winning via taxing the runner out, I would win via shenanigans.
Right.
So there's a few shenanigans going on in the deck. One is Mother Goddess. You know, if they don't have an AI breaker, you could theoretically ride that to victory.
Oh, is that is,
Um,
is that so, Sanjay? Could you
it is
could
so.
you theoretically ride that to victory?
You could. And we just played a game this deck against Smoke, and the Smoke deck was a lean build that wasn't slotting Atman, and I kind of just jammed out behind it and hoped for the best on R&D, and it worked out. Now, you can use Mother Goddess to score out an early. If you can use the Mother Goddess to score out an early Nisei Mark II, you then have Excalibur online as another mythic ice that they have to break in order to get to your thing. Because an Excalibur plus a Nisei Mark II token is a secure server
Right.
without an AI
And
breaker.
it's worth noting that in the example that you gave, where it's Atman that is the solution, if you set it
Yeah,
to 4 to beat the Mother Goddess, you now can't break the Excalibur.
yeah. The hope is you just ask the corp, you ask the runner a lot of difficult questions that they have to answer at the moment and hope that they don't have the answer to. The other questions, of course, you have a fast advanced backup plan. That's why we're running Brain Trust instead of some more beefy agendas like Corporate Sales Team, which is a wonderful tenon agenda because it's sort of like a bad Nisei Mark II. And then we have a one of for a little bit extra fast advance plan. We have a one of offer you can't refuse, which can fast advance the 4-2 if you have all your space camps in your heap.
That's true.
And so that's the plan. We're just hoping to cheese out wins with this.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you make a sweet cheese potato.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
we also
so
have free
so there's a
segues.
game that wait. So earlier
Oh,
today, Sanjay and I played a league game with my smoke deck that I've been rebuilding, and it was on like an 8 game winning streak. And I did took the Atman out of my deck, and he just jammed out behind that sweet Mother Goddess, and I could not pick an agenda. But that's what happens when you leave holes like that in your deck that you're expected to be able to pile it around. You're gonna get those matchups. Like, it's not like this is the only deck playing Mother Goddess. You're gonna get those matchups where an opponent that knows what you're on is gonna be able to take advantage of your weaknesses, and you just shot a missile through the hole in my strategy. Like,
so point of honor, I forgot. I did not check to make sure your deck didn't have Atman. I just was lucky there. I swear I did not deliberately slot
no,
my
but I
camp
mean, you didn't
correctly.
change the deck. Is my point. My
No,
point
no, no.
is,
Yeah,
is
yeah.
my
Oh,
point
yeah.
is, I had a big hole in my deck, and you were shrewd enough to be like, well, that's where we're putting the bus.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, the thing about smoke, there are, I'm sure, if you're a smart player, of which I am not, you can look at smoke and think, how am I going to tax out smoke? You look at what their decoder is, you look at what their barrier breaker is, and you set your ice up accordingly. As a non-smart player, the main ways I know how to beat smoke are their need for AI breakers and rush. Um, and that's what I went for.
right? Yeah, I mean that's fair. All right, so let's take it for a spin and let's see how we do.
Oh, we have a baby watching. Hello, Oni.
Oh my gosh. Baby.
Hi.
Baby Netrunner. All right, let's find us a game. Yeah, this is my lovely 6th stream. I was not at work today, thanks to some COD and crud that I picked up at King of Servers this weekend. Very exciting.
Ooh, we have a spectator.
Oh, I should probably put the deck list in the show notes. Gotta find that link. Put that in there while we're waiting.
So my only experience with this deck in terms of competitive play is I took it to a store champ, and I went 2 wins, 2 losses, and 1 timed win with it. So it is... I'm not guaranteeing results.
Can you ever really guarantee results?
Yeah, I mean, if your goal is to have fun, I guess. Given I did miserably, I kind of wish I took this to King of Servers rather than the off-the-grid Crisium Grid tenon that I did bring that went 1 and 4.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll get an opponent soon. But yeah. So I slotted the Atman back in the deck.
Did you go to 41 cards, or...
No, I don't do 41 cards anymore.
There.
No 41, no 46. Hey Tanuki. Hey Laura. Hey Thomas. Hey Carl. Hi everybody. Thank you for joining us. Balder, you can't get in my lap. I will pet you. Come on. There we go.
Yes. All right, so what are we facing?
Hey!
Oh, all right. And we have Mother Goddess. We don't have any agendas to cheese out behind, but this might be good. I mean, it would be nice to have some economy.
I think we should... I think this is an okay start.
Yeah, I would keep it.
All right.
They're showing you what Smoke's all about. This is great. We do have an ice wall, which is
if this
nice.
person is playing my build, I will laugh so hard.
Okay, we can put the Trick of Light probably on R&D to stop a potential indexing. We won't res it unless...
Wait, which one? You mean Ice Wall?
Yeah. Ice Wall and R&D. Probably the Mind Game on HQ. And we probably just click for credit.
Yeah, that's a fine starting turn for a Corp. Balder, you can't get on my lap, man.
And if they temage it into archives before we put our space camps and shocks there, we'll be disappointed.
Go. Here, let me give you a toy to play with. Ready?
Well, as we found out during my game, Beth doesn't do very much because I didn't put enough economy in that thing. So that's pretty clever of us.
Yeah.
And I think we should advance the ice wall so we can get it up to, so we can more easily get it up to 2.
Okay.
Basically, anytime you're playing 10 and you just want to think about how you can get Trick of Light online.
Do we want to put the third Mind Game down on archives to shut off Temujin?
Nah, we can wait. Why don't we draw a card and see what's going on?
Ooh.
Maybe we should just put that and the Mother Goddess behind. We can res the Mother Goddess. Yeah, just try and do it now. Because if they don't run, we can just score that Never Advance style. Because
I'm trusting you.
Scoring an early Nisei is so big in this.
Yeah, the Never Advanced Nisei is solid.
It's basically my favorite thing in Tenon. Being able to just be like, oh, you didn't check my unadvanced thing. The game is maybe over.
Yeah. Now, it's worth noting that if they have an SMC, they can get into this server, and they have exactly the amount of credits that they need to do it.
Oh, with an Atman?
Oh, right, you're right. No, not with an admin. This is why this is cheeky.
Yeah, it's a pretty cheeky play. I think one of the things that helps is that we don't have any agendas in HQ right now, so we can do this cheeky thing.
Right. I
Um,
I think the funny thing about your build is that it's basically like Nega Smoke, because it's just like all of my ice is so cheap, I don't care.
I
So
mean, I built this. Yeah, I mean, like I was thinking about Cipher when I built this. I was thinking about Smoke. I just was very negative towards ice. There's one Lotus Field in the deck, and I hate it because paying 5 for something
seems terrible.
seems
Yeah,
terrible.
Thomas, who's in the chat right now, he made the original script for my video mode. Assuming he's okay with that, I can make a Google Doc and post the link in the show notes of my videos.
So they're going to check this, which is unfortunate. We would have preferred
They not do
waste their
that.
time. Yeah, because we want to score it out.
Dirty laundry.
Oh, bold. I think we should just let them have it.
No, no, no. We don't want them to have that money. They still have one click left. If they have
Yeah,
an
but if we
admin, they'll now
but
be
if we
able to
res it,
afford it.
but if we res it, they might be able to they'll be able to get through the Mother Goddess.
No, they won't, because they're going to get bounced out. They don't
But
have
then
enough money to
then it'll be
install anything.
well, it's not a hard end to run though, because it's
All right, I'm going to default to your judgment.
yeah, because if that was an ice wall, we could think about it. Oh, Jackson lives. That's neat. Last click. That seems like that's fine, right? Like they can't go get it, and we have a Jackson. We can just unindex.
Yeah, you want to just let them through?
Yeah, that doesn't do anything. That seems like a very weird play. I guess they wanted to have the money first, but yeah, weird. So now we're in a little bit of a weird situation. It probably makes sense to we might just want to install Jackson and overdraw with Jackson. Huh. And maybe maybe let's just do it again. All right, let's ditch the space camp. Let's ditch let's ditch the future perfect. And we can probably ditch the second Mother Goddess.
I agree with that.
Yeah. If it would be really spicy if they run archives rather than running Jackson to trash it. Because then we can advance our Nisei.
Yeah.
We're not playing around Beth very well. We could decrease our money, but that's not exactly excellent playing. So it seems like they just threw away that indexing, which is quite nice for us.
Do we res?
Nah. Nice. So I already have one space camp in the heat. One problem with this deck is that I didn't really put the economy in it to really offer you can't refuse is quite expensive.
Yeah.
So that's something I probably need. But if you, yeah, let's shuffle that. We should probably put the future perfect back, and we leave space camp. That's fine. All right, so I think this turn we should advance the Nisei once, and probably just credit.
What are we pitching?
We can pitch. It's sad, but we probably just pitch offer you can't refuse. So this is going to be perfect. If they run the Mother Goddess, we'll still have money to score out the Nisei.
Assuming they don't have Atman.
Yeah, assuming they don't have Atman. We can let them through here. Now, one of the nice things about this is that once we score out the Nisei, we have Excalibur, so we can stop doing the silly not res any of our ice thing.
Right.
Which will be very welcome. All right, let's see if
they have Atman. Doesn't look like they have it.
That's great. But this is so the goal is not to just ride Mother Goddess forever, though this is quite nice. There's one more click, but from now on we can probably res something. Oh, they're getting very unlucky not hitting this 1 in 5, so yay. One thing about this deck, they haven't seen Space Camp or Shock yet, but once they see them, then Archive starts becoming a relatively safe place to hide agendas.
Right.
We shouldn't res because we're on 3 credits and we want to score out this agenda. Otherwise, we could think about it. Well. Alright, I think the thing to do is just advance out this thing.
And pitch that sweet, sweet shock.
Yeah, why not? There's some thought, I guess, of leaving it in HQ, but I don't think it's worth it.
It's worth noting that we can res Mind Game for 0 to protect the Brain Trust.
Yeah, though a Mind Game's on 0, they'd have to misplay to
right.
Pay anything for it.
Yeah.
But I mean, we can just stash the Brain Trust behind the
Mother Goddess and then click for credits.
This isn't the most sporting game, if that's how things go, but that wouldn't be bad. And certainly, as long as HQ is empty of agendas, we don't have to res Mind Game. So if we can empty out that Brain Trust, that's going to be nice.
Yeah.
What's the thought behind not running Atman in Smoke? I think it's a 40-card deck. It's hard to... I think we need to let him through. Oh, well, there's no point in resing anyway. I mean, sometimes I've seen people break it when they don't need to.
There we go.
Hey, good for them. They deserve that. And we have no money, so that is easy call. Ice Wall is usually a pretty nice card versus Smoke, so hopefully it can do some work here. Ooh. Swordsman. Alright, I think we should just take 3 credits.
Seems fair.
Another option could be to take 2 credits and advance the Ice Wall, but I think this is smarter, because now we can do stuff like res our Mind Games. Now that we have scored Nisei token, we have Excalibur as a second must-break Mythic Ice. So we can probably make a new server with that and use the Mother Goddess just to, let's res that. We can use the Mother Goddess server to, put traps there, put Jackson there.
Right.
So the nice thing here also is that,
Ooh, the Inti.
ooh, spicy.
That feels pretty good for us.
Yeah. Space camp, space camp, space camp, space camp. Oh, all right, we're in trouble. All right, so we're in a position now where we want to just start stacking things up, which I think we can. The mind games would probably be good on R&D. Let's see what we draw. Yeah, I like putting mind games in R&D and then clicking for 2 more credits.
Seems reasonable.
One of the things about this deck is that mind games is quite cute in terms of Archives is a very nasty server to go.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Steve.
So I think what we're most hoping to see off the top is just a nice a hedge fund or a celebrity gift, because then we can really go into ooh. Nice. All right, so they're going to let us make our ice wall just a little bit stronger.
Every strength that ice wall gets is awful for.
Oh, I know.
For Inti.
Oh, that's great. I feel. Why don't we put the Excalibur out in a new server just so that we have that ready if we need it?
Okay, so explain to me the thread. Why are we putting it in a new server? Why isn't it going on a central? I'm not questioning. I want to know.
Oh well, it definitely shouldn't go on a central. It should go It should either go on a new server or the original remote, because we can score out through a new.
Oh, we wait till they hit it. They don't break it, and then we Nisei. Okay, I get it. I get it.
I think a new remote is better if for no other reason than and then let's just take 2 more credits. Yeah, that Inti is rough, especially because they're playing Astrolabe, so they're not on Cipher.
They could be. They could be doing the type of build that I was doing before, where you use 1 copy of Astro for the early game, and then you eventually switch to Cipher.
Oh, like a trade-in, or
just because it's a 1-cost console that helps you draw cards. Wow, Snowball.
Whoa.
Big spender.
All right.
Hey, Steve. We're playing some Space Camp 10 in.
They even trashed the NT. That's exciting. So we're in decent position now insofar as we have our fast advance plan online. We have, that's interesting.
Do we want to see if we can bait a run by putting it behind Mother Goddess?
Oh yeah, that sounds great. We can just waste their time. Maybe they'll think that we forgot that it is no longer a barrier. Now, one option we also have, if the game gets late and we're worried about securing a remote, is that we can install ice on R&D to trash our rezzed ice. That's a rare thing that this deck does, but it's a neat trick.
Oh yeah, to turn Mother Goddess back into a mythic.
Yeah. Yeah, Mother Goddess is still a Bastion, which is an annoying card. Once it's rezzed, it's taxing and a pain in the neck. So one thing that's slightly awkward is that if we draw, say, a Brain Trust, we probably don't want to score it behind the Excalibur. Ooh, that's not great. I think we should res the Mind Games. Make them pay. This is going to be reasonably expensive for them, I think. Especially to go through twice, but this is not great.
I mean, they are burning through their cash.
Yeah. Yeah, can they get in the second time?
I don't believe that they can.
Oh gosh, if this was a Jackson on the table, this would be brutal. Now they might try and
Yes, we did see the leaked MWL on 4chan. By the way.
yeah. I think our opponent is doing relatively well, though I do think that their indexing timing hasn't been great, and that could have probably, changed the way this game went out. All right, well, let's see what they gave us. This is going to be awkward because they're deciding what our next 5 cards look like.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me take a look.
Huh. Hmm.
I mean, if I was them going into that type of situation, I would have layered it so that the agendas are farther down.
Yeah. I'm tempted to draw once. What do you think of that? I mean, I don't play indexing as much as you.
We can draw once. I mean, this is still pretty taxing for our opponent.
Yeah. We could
So
install. Yeah, we could install a Mausolus or something on R&D just to make it worse.
that would be significantly worse. So yeah,
Yeah.
let's do that.
And then maybe just click for a credit.
Yeah.
You could probably just toss Lotus Field. It's not worth 5 credits to res
Yeah, I
that
was gonna
against.
say I don't think we're not up against Ice Destruction, so it's not gonna pull its res cost.
Yeah. What I would love is if they took a sort of recovery turn, because every token on that ice wall is pain for them and great for us.
Yeah.
Theoretically, with these two Trick of Lights, we even have the option to fast advance out a Nisei Mark II.
That's
We
true.
don't really need to. We don't really need to do that because we have the Excalibur, so we can just slow advance out the Nisei Mark II.
I think one of the things that you don't understand about this deck is that you don't understand how powerful it is against people who aren't familiar with it.
Oh,
You play against us, and we all know the crazy shenanigans that you are up to.
Oh no, they're gonna get some money. What did we do?
Bank job. That's an interesting splash over Temujin.
Yeah, that Excalibur was. Oh, great! They're gonna go for the sure thing.
I mean, that's what I would do.
Yeah, that does make sense. Well, that's good because they make just slightly less money.
They also use their stealth credits, so they can't run R&D.
Yeah. Well, they're back in the money, which is good.
For them.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true.
I suppose I could have been a huge dick and used the Nisei token there, but that probably wouldn't have been a good use of it.
You need to. Yeah, your Nisei token is your life. You don't use it unless you're gonna definitely lose the game or it wins you the game. Well, that's weird.
Do we want to just advance Ice Wall once and then click for money?
Yeah, I love that plan.
And then Swordsman, or...
Yeah, we don't need a Swordsman. It's gonna ping them once. That's not really useful. Now, if we res a Mausolus, they're definitely just gonna let us fire it. I think.
Well, they can get up to strength for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's true. We're not quite taxing out their credits yet.
Ice Analyzer.
Ooh, this is spicy. It's
Yes, we're all very excited about the MWL. I think the only thing that doesn't deserve to be on there is Blackmail, because Blackmail should be on the 1 cost tier, not the 3 cost tier.
Should we res this in their face, even though it'll give them a credit on Ice Analyzer? I think we should.
Yeah.
All right. So it looks like this smoke deck is playing sort of a rolling rig, which is kind of neat.
Yeah. I appreciate.
So they're running. So it seems like, I mean, they should know what's on top of R&D. So this is probably going to be a fruitful run for them. Nice. So hopefully it's not a 5-3 that we have to play a side game on. Hopefully it's just a 2.
Do we want to use the Nisei token here?
No, I think we should save it. Because if we use the Nisei token, then I think we're sort of... Oh, nice. I think they just must have lost track. Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. Which probably tells us that there's an agenda.
It's because we did that extra draw. That extra draw messed with their count.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, that's great. Now, it sounds like there's an agenda on top of.
I don't think they can get to it.
I mean, yeah, I think that's right. Let's just money up, because that seems great. I mean, they could let Mausolus and Mind Games are both porous. You can let them fire and see what happens. They could try that. It's maybe not the thing to do.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Truthfully, we would really like to see an agenda.
Hey, hang on. I have to comment on something that's going on in the chat. Consulting Visit is an absolutely necessary green card. It does not belong on the MWL. It's the only thing that even makes Wayland potentially playable. Without that card, there's no way to get your high-value events when you need them. Like, 100%, we're not doing that. Right, I will fight you, Chad.
So I kind of want to let's just advance the ice wall. I think there's, theoretically you could advance the Mausolus to get that going, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, there's a brain trust. I think we should just
fast advance it.
Fast advance it, yeah. I mean, it's a shame to weaken our ice wall, but we don't want to spend the Nisei token on it, and yeah.
Feels good.
Yeah. All right, so if we draw a trick future perfect, the game is over. We can put it behind the Excalibur and win. Now, one thing is, we're a little unlucky that they haven't been checking our hand, because our hand is empty, and yeah. All right, we can make the ice wall strong.
Well, if they're gonna keep, yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah. Because if we get an, oh, that's great. All right, game's over. Put it behind the Excalibur and advance it twice. And I think we have enough money to. We don't
have to advance it twice.
Oh, that's true.
Because we have Trick of Light.
Advance it once. Yeah. We can even take a credit. Yeah. Oh, that's a great idea, because then we still have money to play Mind Games. Though presumably they're smoke. They should just run this first click. Yeah, so this is a pretty cheesy win.
But this is exactly how this deck wins.
Yeah, by being a cheese ball.
Yeah, it's a cheese potato.
Yeah. It's like if Potential Unleashed was trying to score out.
Okron, we're playing a 10-in lots of Mythic Ice deck to cheese out wins with.
Martian Space Camp.
Martian Space Camp. Even though this does not have any Red Sands cards in it as of yet.
No, that's true. Alright, yay. Well, yeah, they don't have any instant speed things. And let's end this run. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah.
We are cheese potatoes.
Yeah, and we can 10 it once, and just, yeah. Well, we should, yeah. You want to do it? You want to ease into the thing the fancy way?
Absolutely.
All right, 1-0. Nice.
We are cheese potatoes.
Yeah, we're basically using the same ice suite as cerebral imaging, but we're not trying. But our combo is much less impressive.
Yeah. All right, so that was our warm-up game. I will take this opportunity to say thank you to my shout-out level patrons, Ryan Perry, Dan Faria, Chris Perez, and Lori Plant. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for backing the channel. If you'd like to support what I'm doing and help me continue doing things like going to King of Servers, please consider clicking on the link below and backing me as a patron. Even $1 helps. And once we get to $150, I'm going to start a deck club. So we'll see if we can get there. All right, let's find a new game.
What's a deck club?
Well, what I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about basically everybody who's a patron will get access to like a common document like on Evernote or Google Drive where I'm going to be doing like a deck that will do for like the entire 2 weeks and like do edits and like...
Oh, we're a corp.
Oh, right. And do like updates on how the testing's going and add cards, and it'll be like a big collaboration, and I'll let all the patrons vote on what we're going to be working on.
That sounds delightful.
Yeah, I did look into that unlicensed music, but I don't feel like putting the time into it, Okron. So guess what? You guys get one of my favorite smooth electronica albums, the Neo Tokyo OST Forever. Because every time I try to do it, the last time I tried to do it, the free music had samples inside of it that were copyrighted and got my video taken down. Noise.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is exciting. I don't like this hand. I'm excited to go up against Noise. It's a very interesting matchup because you're both interested in filling up archives. I'm excited that we faced Smoke and Dead Noise. It's just Code Marlis's favorite runners.
All right, are we gonna mulligan
Yeah,
it?
let's mulligan this. Yeah.
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 Load it up.
This is a better hand. Ah. You don't generally want to put Excalibur on a central, so this is quite awkward. Well, all right. Well, we can put one on R&D to, I guess, disincentivize that.
Do we want to draw?
And why don't we? Yeah, why don't we draw? And let's just install the Philotic.
Are you for real?
Is that madness?
Now let's do it.
Like that. All right. Yeah.
Gonna pedal those streets. Oh, please hit the shock.
Clan Vengeance! Oh, so we can't advance because... No, we can't do it. Because we don't want to tell them that the Philotic is an installable card.
What is going on?
Oh, I'm so excited. I love Clan Vengeance. Alright, let's just score 2 points.
So, do we want to just put the shock in the trash?
Yeah. Gosh, that HQ is ugly. I'm very excited about Clan Vengeance. This is probably a deck where they're just trying to use it as a sort of defense against net damage.
Right.
But I really want to build...
DDoS.
Ooh, spicy. Well, we didn't like our first dice anyway. So I guess let's advance Excalibur, even though...
Do you want to just play some camps and see if we can bait them into running it?
Well, why don't we draw a card first? See if we have a better plan.
Ooh.
Ooh, I like that on HQ, I guess. R&D, actually R&D.
And then
let's just gain a credit.
pitch a space camp.
Yeah. If they give us another 10 in advancement, I'm tempted to advance the Excalibur even though it doesn't do anything.
Just so we have the battery, the Trick-o-Light battery.
Yeah, which is a little underwhelming. Ooh. Well, we didn't have the money to use those anyway.
I think we have to purge here.
Okay, that's the responsible thing to do. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah. Like you don't let an imp just hang around.
Yeah. The ice wall's gonna be nice on HQ.
Ooh, they actually have AI. Our cheese potato tricks.
Huh. I love it.
Oh, Mad Dash and Clan Vengeance.
Oh, what a combo!
That's so cool.
I'm in love. I'm rooting for our opponent now.
All right. So things are getting weird.
Let's protect HQ with the ice wall. Let's draw a card. We probably should have done that first. And let's gain a credit.
Yeah, we are cheese potatoes.
Yeah, the crick will go. Which probably just belongs on archives, even though we're very happy with them to run archives. Have we milled anything important? I haven't been paying attention.
No.
Oh.
So we get our 10 in.
Yeah, let's make the Mausolus strong. Or no, you're right. Let's advance that.
We need to end this game as quickly as humanly possible.
Why don't we? Yeah, let's draw a card. Let's install the crick over archives and gain a credit.
Pitch a camp.
Yeah, we might as well. We do have the offer you can't refuse, which is going to be nice as far as a fast advance trick. We already have 2 space camps in the garbage, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. Oh, we would have liked those. Alright, let's make the Mausolus strong. Or let's make the Mausolus strong.
Nisei.
That's interesting. Gosh, how do we score that?
We've got 2 in there.
Yeah, well, that's not going to be enough. Why don't we put the Excalibur out? Put the Jackson behind it. And draw 2? Or gain a credit, yeah. I like that. They're not really checking HQ, which is kind of them.
Yeah.
Because we're not in a great way. We do need to start scoring out.
Chris, we are 1-0 with Space Camp 10 in.
Ooh.
Sanjay's choice. Well, it looks like our opponent is playing more of a run irregularly type of build.
Rumor mill.
And that's the DDoS was popped.
That's fine.
So are we using Jackson, or are we letting them have it?
Yeah, the rumor mill's out.
We're not using Jackson, but they gotta pay the iron price.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll come check archives, see if they like what they see.
That would be nice. That would be the obvious play here.
Yeah. Now they'll power up their Clan Vengeance, which is a little unfortunate. Oh, I love it. I love our opponent's deck. It is so cute. So they're going to Clan Vengeance here, probably. And it's going to hurt.
Maybe not.
Yeah, let's advance the Mausolus. Now, Space Camp is sometimes bugged where it makes everything happen twice. So if it offers you... Okay, it's fine. Now, one thing we could do... Ooh, we have an Excalibur. We could put the Excalibur... Or we have a Swordsman. So we need an end the run behind the swordsman for that to work. We could, because I would really like to. Why don't we just try and cheat and never advance out the Nisei Mark II? Because I think that's going to make a big difference, and I don't think we have a better way to score it anytime soon.
So we're just going to put that out?
Well, let's put another thing in front of it. Let's put the swordsman in front of it. And click for a credit.
This deck is so poor, it's unreal.
Mine?
Like, yeah. I think we're just going to get it for free.
Perfect, we got it.
Oh my god, that's unreal.
Yeah, well, they looked like they needed a recovery turn, so this is great.
That was an incredible board read.
Oh, I'm so happy. All right, yeah, we got to score this out. Oh, yeah.
Because with Nisei in Tenon, all things are possible.
Yeah, that's true. And we have the swordsman in front of the Excalibur now, which is great for that Faust.
Yeah, seems pretty rad, because now if we can just get the money and get a 3-2 or a 5-3, we can just end it.
Now, anytime they want to wanton destruction our hand, they can do that with the speed of a ability window. I'm really impressed by Clan Vengeance here. It's probably not implemented, which is going to be hugely annoying, isn't it?
We'll just do the random discard thing.
Yeah. Now we're on 4 points. Oh, okay. Let's make the ice wall strong.
So
on 4 points, so we could think about. No, we don't have any money, so we should gain a credit.
We don't have enough cards for.
Yeah, let's just gain 3 credits. And one nice thing is that their experience running archives was probably harrowing enough that they're not excited to do it again.
That's fair.
All right, we can make the ice wall even stronger, which is nice because now it's 2 cards. You need to boost it with Faust. Oh, let's just well, do we have enough money? Oh, well, they can't get the Excalibur to fire. We don't have enough money to make that work. So this is very awkward.
Well, we could celebrity gift and then just put the Nisei in the remote.
Yeah, I like that. Though the problem with that is that they can break the... No, they can't, because we can swordsman them. That's great. Let's celebrity gift and put the Nisei in the remote. Now, they have an ability window, though, so they can... let's just wait some time. I don't think we should ask action.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi.
I think this is honorable enough.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because as we were discussing on our way back from King of Server, like you pause, but if you ask somebody if they have an actions clearly, it's going to be...
Oh, of course, DDoS. We didn't play around it.
They're going HQ anyway.
Oh, we can't res this. Alright, so we got the Nisei. That's great. Well, oh no, we don't. We can't do it. That's a shame. Oh, it's the last click, so we can just end the run. But then they have. Let's end the run. This is risky, but let's end the run. And now what we should do is we should offer you can't refuse them into.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Okay, but now we've got the cash to be able to res.
Yeah. All right. Why don't we put something in front of? Let's put the Mother Goddess in front of the swordsman. Oh, that was shame on me for not playing around. Whatchamacallit. Yeah. Let's put that over. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Let's draw a card first. You're right. Maybe we should defang this server, because I think they can get in.
No.
Like, I don't think we can protect our Nisei, if you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we could install the Jackson over. Why don't we draw one more card? And... Oh, that trick is tempting to... Um, let's install the Jackson over it, and
We have to immediately use it because of rumor mill.
yeah, we can do that.
So let's get Brain
Let's get the
Trust,
two things,
Nisei, and the Jackson that we lost.
Yeah, that sounds good. So that was a risk that we took that maybe we didn't need to, but I was excited.
I think you made the wrong. I think you made the right call there to overwrite.
Because... Oh yeah. But I think using the Nisei token was, I guess, the wrong call. Because all right, well we can make a ice wall even stronger. All right, so we can
just score this.
Yeah, let's score that out. We can use the Excalibur thing, which those tokens aren't doing anything else. So that's great.
What's up, Rob?
So now Offer You Can't Refuse is extremely spicy. Alright, let's make our ice wall even stronger. We should probably... I mean, I guess they can only have one more... Ooh. Yeah, we can't score that without the Nisei token, unfortunately.
Do you want to draw?
Yeah, let's draw. We could put that in the thing to just bait a run, and that'll kill their... That's stupid, though. Well, if we kill their thing, then we can score out behind a Mother Goddess.
Right. So let's see if we can bait out the run.
Yeah, and if we don't bait out the run, then we win. Right. Which is nice.
This is insane, by the way.
What, this deck?
No, that this is working this well.
Yeah. The deck overperforms how it should.
I didn't mean it like that. I just mean like...
No, I gotcha. Yeah.
The weird brain state we must be creating.
Yeah.
Because people are just like, what the hell are they doing?
Do they have any Fausts in the trash? Oh, we win, maybe. Are they going to run last click?
Nope.
Oh, great. Good for us.
I don't know why you wouldn't check the server there, but...
Yeah. I mean, I think when you have DDoS, it, like, makes you cowardly, if you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, you don't want to run when you don't have DDoS down.
Crazy stuff happens.
Yeah. He didn't get to look at any of our super nice Wayland ice that we spent a lot of influence on.
That's true. I don't think we like res a single piece of ice this whole game.
No. Well, a few times we would have loved to, but our opponent told us that we were not allowed.
So 2-1 or 2-0.
2-0, yeah. We've already replicated how I did at we've already replicated my store champ success, so it's only up from here. Ooh, there's some spicy matchups.
Well, Steve Ball from the Source podcast like exclusively plays Max.
Oh, cool.
I think we mull this.
Yeah, this hand isn't great. Yeah, let's mulligan it. I'm tempted to try and score out the Nisei behind ice wall.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
And do we have money to
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, this is
now,
great. Yeah.
If you have an ice wall and a Nisei, that's 1000% the plan. Like,
yeah. Hopefully they'll not run and give us a...
Nope.
Oh no! They thought of everything.
They thought of everything.
I guess if we were being responsible people, we could have tried to do it behind the Caprice, but that's fine. I think that there's a lot that could have definitely turned out very well for us. Okay. Let's draw a card.
Ugh.
Let's put the crick in front of... Gosh. HQ?
Yeah, people forget that even if it's not on archives, a 1 for 3 is still great.
And why don't we put the, why don't we just draw a card?
Drop a space camp.
Yeah, why not? So do we know anything about what they're up to by looking in their heap? I don't think so yet, right?
He plays a pretty standard, like reg max that's backed up by
we don't want to res that.
Huh?
I guess we could res it. That'd be funny. Yeah, let's res it. Why not?
He's got one click left, because then we can try to see if we can get him to.
Let's have him go make our space camps, our card strong. This is funny. Yeah, purge. Oh, he didn't run. That's amazing. What a good read. All right, why don't we install a Cyberdex in server 1 and then gain 2 credits?
Yeah. The secret's within Sanjay's brain.
Secrets within, we're going to space. Oh, our opponent is so good at not falling for our stupid tricks.
Steve's a good player.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. We need some bad players. Let's put Mausolus in front of R&D.
Get money.
Draw a card. Or yeah, and let's get money. Let's not draw a card so then we won't look stupid.
Yep.
For drawing before we played cards. That's fine. Ah, interesting. So we could, one play we could do is we could...
Well, we have a Nisei token to put down.
Or let's make the ice wall strong.
Even with the parasite on it?
Yeah, I mean, it's because I think it would be nice to score out this brain trust. Oh, yeah, actually, you're right. No, let's do the Mausolus. No, you're right. I forgot we had the Mausolus, so this is good. Okay. Why don't we advance the Mausolus one more time and gain 2. Let's install the Crick on Archives and gain a credit.
The lab's in the trash.
Yeah. Huh. Well, that's fine.
Oh, yay, side game.
Let's bid 1.
And he hits it again.
Let's do 1 again. Good job, Caprice, keeping Future Perfect safe. Huh. I think we should... It would be... Let's draw. Let's... Mind games over HQ and click for credit. Oh, so they are playing Cipher. Do they have any clots in the heap? I mean,
no.
They usually don't play clot, but... Yeah. Let's do 1.
Okay.
Alright, let's send them to archives. Or, yeah, we can send them to... Oh, yeah, let's send them to server 1. And they have the option to jack out if they like. Oh, they don't want to. They don't want none of that. What? No choice.
Oof.
All right. Well, that's bad. All right. It's very dangerous, but I think we should just get money up. And why don't we just advance the Mausolus so they have to have it happen?
And it actually is a hard end the run.
Yeah. So we're in a very bad situation here, obviously.
Yeah.
The Trick of Light is nice, though we're not even really excited to do that. One thing we could think about is dumping the Future Perfect into archives, if in case we think it's going to be safer, because their whole plan, it seems, is to Cipher Parasite down all our servers. So um, that mind games is probably not long for this world.
That's fair.
But I guess what I'm thinking about is how do we actually win this game? So that's a tricky question. The best answer in this situation is Caprice and Issei, but both our Caprice and Isseis are dead. So we're in a tough situation. Ooh, let's advance the Crick. I think the Crick's a nice that we're not necessarily going to res right away. Oh, that's great. Let's Celebrity Gift again. And should we draw a card?
Yeah, then we can just pitch a shock.
Ooh, look what we drew.
There's the Cipher.
Good to know.
There's the Data Sucker.
Nice. All right, this could be a good game. Nice.
Nope.
They didn't see the swordsman yet, so that's nice. We could put the swordsman on HQ. Let's draw a card. And we could just, Why don't we install the... Or why don't we gain a credit and pitch a Future Perfect? Yeah, it's tempting not to res it, but we should probably just res it.
It's still 3 cards.
It's pretty taxing. It's a bunch
or
of
the
cards
Parasite out of the bin. Yep.
Oh, we weren't paying attention. That's bad. Oh well. Well, that's one less thing we have to worry about, I guess. Yeah. Do we have anything? I don't think we do. Awkward. Huh. Well, this could be better.
Yep, good game.
Alright, well good. Now we don't have to endure this game we were losing very badly anymore.
I think maybe the play there was to put the mind game in front of the
R&D?
Mausolus.
Yeah.
To give us a target to absorb the
Oh,
Parasite.
absolutely, yeah. I think, yeah, definitely. Well, nice to know that we had options. So that was going to be a rough game anyway, because, oh, that's true. Elizabeth Mills points out, well,
we could have
installed in server 1 wouldn't have really done much, but we could have slowed down that medium dig.
That's true.
So, yeah, we forgot that. So, yeah, so to answer your question, Elizabeth Mills, there was no good reason to let them medium dig.
We just got too focused on something else.
Yeah. Our opponent was pretending as if that server didn't exist, and I guess so were we. Well played by our opponent. Max is a very fun ID.
She is one of the best.
Yes! Oh, we gotta mulligan that, unfortunately. Yeah. Ooh, this is worse.
I like how we both are just like, yes!
All right. I hope our opponent wins, but if they do not, I hope we win. All right, well, let's draw a card, because we gotta. Let's draw again?
Lol.
Let's just show them everything but the future perfect. And pitch the shock, I guess. Hopefully showing them the shock will disincentivize them to run into running anywhere until they...
Carl has a question for your...
Oh, yes. How do I normally play around ice destruction? Usually the hope is that I win faster than they can destroy my ice. And then also, Lotus Field sometimes gives me some time. Nice.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That one influence is gonna be doing some work.
That's spicy. All right, let's advance personal workshop.
Yeah.
Deal with it. Oh, spicy. All right, let's draw again. Let's put the swordsman on R&D, and let's get more money. So I guess they can't be playing Stim Hack, even though that would be against any other ID. I'd be definitely putting them on Stim Hack. But I'm sure putting them on Parasite. At some point, I was playing...
Professor plays literally just like 16 orange programs, and then some money cards. Like,
yeah, occasionally a. All right, let's advance the personal workshop. Nice. We can now use that. All right, let's draw a card. Let's install the ice wall on. Let's do it on HQ. And let's get more money. Alright, now we don't have to worry about money for the rest of the game, which is nice. I guess theoretically...
I can't wait for my Cypher Professor deck under the new MWL, where I just get all of these insane cards for no influence. Delicious.
Yeah. See if you can get your influence to -50.
The most I've gotten just under the current MWL is an effective 36 influence.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you count how much influence the Professor's giving you, that's quite a rewarding experience. And if you're playing the Professor, you should absolutely count how much influence your ability is giving you, because that's why you're playing the Professor.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I do think that, dedicated Cipher Parasite Ice Destruction is a weak point for this deck, so... So we might be in trouble here, too. We do have a fast advance plan, which is nice. Ooh, what are they doing?
He's using the multi-threader to pay the cost of self-modifying code, and then using Sahasrara
Brilliant.
to install it.
I love it. They could really use a Reaver, huh?
I don't know what our opponent is doing here.
Huh. Oh, are they... What?
They messed up a bunch of their triggers.
Alright. We'll just assume that was legit.
Yep.
I didn't follow it, but it's fine. I guess we just draw again. Draw again. Okay, that's good. Let's put the Crick on Archives. Let's pitch a Shock. Let's pitch one of those, the Cyberdeck Fire Suites. So Caprice is probably our best plan to cheese out a thing right now. They're probably playing a Faust or Well, you don't usually play Faust in your
No,
Professor
I
deck.
mean, they're doing something very different. They've got Magnum Opus with multi-threader and Shahasura, so I have to imagine they have a toolbox build, and then they're probably just playing either Conspiracy Breakers or expensive breakers that they can then sheet out.
Yeah.
With what we're seeing here with the install and use, we might even be seeing like a Sage build or something.
Yeah. Yeah, let's make the Ice Wall strong.
Nisei.
Oh, nice. Now let's put the... Gosh, the Crick is really not the ice you want to be Niseiing behind. But what I'd be looking to do eventually is to be scoring out that Nisei Mark II with the Caprice. So let's just draw some more cards. Hopefully we can find some ice.
Yeah.
Hey! Now that is an ice that I don't mind.
Do we want to just put the Nisei behind it and try to never advance it?
Um,
They're doing like
yeah,
some dirtily business
yeah, why
here.
not? Yeah, why not? They only have $5. I mean, they're about to get their Caprice online, or their Cipher online, so... But yeah, why don't we try... This is why we're 10, so we can
Because
never
we're the
advance
secrets
garbage.
within.
Yeah. And they need to have a self-modifying code or something to get in here.
They have 0 memory units currently.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they're 1 credit away from having 2 memory units.
There it is. There's the clone chip.
All right, so we're going to find out if we can...
We're going to find out if they have an AI breaker. That's what we're about to find out.
That'll be good to know. I guess, in retrospect, we could have... Yeah, let's see what happens. Oh, they have a Cipher Parasite, so this is not going to work. Yeah, so I guess in retrospect... Oh! Huh.
Not everybody is as wise as me in the ways of professoring. Not everyone is a sorcerer. I don't think... Do we? I mean, we get a net damage here.
Why don't we just res it so that way we have less money? I don't think we need all the money. Oh, that was a bad decision, because now they can get through the Mother Goddess. Whoops.
Whoops.
Oh well.
Nope, they can't get through the Mother Goddess.
Great.
Oh no, Cipher still.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, so that was a big misplay. Shame on me. And they didn't use Cipher on... Yeah, so... Oh, they paid 2. They don't need to. Oh, well. We can... Oh, great. All right. So even though they had a successful run, because we have the Trick of Light, we can still score out that agenda, which I would love to do. So that was great.
Yeah, that feels pretty rad.
So that swordsman play, rezzing that, should have really cost us.
Should have cost us the agenda.
Yeah, we're very lucky that didn't. I'm very surprised they didn't just parasite our Mother Goddess.
I think it's interesting what they've done here, regardless of piloting mistakes, that they've done it so that installing and using the Professor toolbox is really cheap.
Yeah.
I'm a very big fan of that. Yeah, because now that costs nothing. And now...
Nice, they figured it out.
Okay.
Nice.
This is gonna get weird.
Yeah. Ooh, give it. Nice.
That's nice.
That's fine. They deserve it. They've seen a lot of cards.
Equivocation is such a good card. I love it.
We didn't get them to run to our space camp.
Alright, one of those I think an ice wall's got to go on R&D. We got to force the gear
Yeah,
check.
yeah. We have some ice, so we can probably install ice wall, install crick. Ooh, that doesn't do anything, right? Yeah, they have 0 memory units. Yeah, let's install the ice wall over R&D. And install. Do we have anything in archives worth installing? Not really, but they don't know that. We could put the crick there too.
On R&D?
Yeah, just to make it look less exciting. And let's gain a credit and ditch the space camp. So we're in decent position right now in terms of. Oh, you know, we could also have, I guess, ditch something that we want to install with the hope that they couldn't break it with.
Cyber
Ooh,
Solutions mem chip.
nice.
Look at
Maybe
this
I
big
spoke
rig. This is the biggest of
Yeah.
rigs.
I definitely spoke to. Anything else? Let's advance the other ice wall. Oh, all the ice walls. Why don't we get money? And let's put the ice wall in front of HQ. So now we can start making 2 strong ice walls, theoretically, so Cipher can't be as efficient.
I don't think our opponent is running Parasite. If they didn't go get it
No,
on that first pull, I think
Yeah.
they're saving their clone. I think they're doing a big rig. Yep. So I think their clone chips are for setup. Parasite eats up your clone chips.
That's what it looks like. We're in an interesting spot. That Caprice is going to be really good.
Ooh.
Nice. Let's see what happens. Now we only have 4 cards in hand, so I mean I don't even mind an equivocation draw that much. Assuming it doesn't get them an agenda. But they're seeing a lot of cards, so they certainly deserve to hit some agendas here. Nice. What do we want? Let's get the let's just get the space camp, because we'll res the ice wall, which will give them the right to get into that server. That's only one to break with Paperclip, because Paperclip is a good breaker.
I'm already pleased with what they're building here.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, Big Rig is such a delight. Are they going to let us have Jackson? Nice. Oh yeah, they don't have the money to trash.
They do. It would just be all their money.
Yeah.
Let's see if they check. Let's see if they check the remote.
Oh, I'd be so excited if they did.
They still haven't used Cypher.
Yeah. Sometimes you forget you have it.
I don't.
That's great. We don't have any use for that right now, but that's wonderful. That's very welcome. Oh gosh. I kind of like the idea of trashing the thing in server 1 and installing the Caprice there. Installing let's gain a. No, let's not gain credit. That's silly. Let's install the Cortex Lock over the Mother Goddess. Or not over, but, in the same server. And let's draw a card. That was the wrong order to do them in, obviously, but here we are. Because they're very poor, so, oh, well. What do I know? Yeah, let's make him use Cipher. Or take a net damage. Now they're the professor, so they should be able to easily, I guess, deal with this. But yeah, let's hit them.
There goes the
They do have
parasite.
parasite. That's wild.
That's why they couldn't use it before. It's been in their hand.
Oh. Oh, and now they can do anything they want with it. Let's res Caprice.
Alright. What's the side game number?
0. Hmm. I would have liked them to burn that clone chip on one of these ice, but no luck. I guess with Cipher, you don't really... It's only 1 credit, so they don't really need to.
It's not my Windows updater. It's when the song changes on VLC.
Oh, they have all the tech. They didn't need to let us get that Caprice that scored Nisei Mark II.
We can just fast advance that out.
Do they have... they'd have a window to stop us. We can install advance and then wait and then advance it, yeah. Alright, let's give them a good tick, 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 tick. Think it's been long enough?
Yep.
Yeah, I like it.
So we're in position. We've just got to get to the point where we can score this future perfect.
But we're not, we don't... Oh.
All right. So
Dan?
what are we doing?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Things cut out for a bit. So we're scoring out, my screen is a little laggy. Where are we?
So we've got 4 points scored. They have 2 points scored. They're kind of tightening the noose on us.
Alright, why don't I open up the game in JNet? Because I think I need to refresh my Skype call, because it's frozen.
Alright.
Alright, why don't I do this? Sorry for that, everybody.
It's okay. Your camera went to wide angle.
Oh. Oh, you think I'm probably misclicked something or something?
I don't know. but you're not fitting into the frame correctly.
Huh. That's very weird. Can people hear?
It's fine. People
Okay.
should be able to hear you. Here, let's just...
All right, great. Hi, everybody. Sorry about that. Okay, I can see the screen. And all right, so it's our turn. We have... I think we should draw a card. We need to draw a card and money up as our main priorities. Yeah, I like that. We have a lot of great resources. Like, there's only one Caprice in Archives, right?
Currently.
All right, it was probably a mistake on my part to suggest we put the Caprice in there without scoring out, but because that's probably the best way we have to close this game out, especially with the Nisei Mark II token. Wow, their rig is incredible. Oh, they turned Cortex Lock back up. Oh, that's nice. We haven't seen their decoder yet. That's interesting. If we happen to draw a Mausolus, I guess that'll be nice on the scoring server. Right now, our scoring remote's garbage.
Stephen Ball mentions that we might want a third Caprice in this deck.
Yeah, I think that's true, especially given how much we like cheesing out wins. A third Caprice, or even just because the economy is not that great, a Marcus Batty might be nice. Because that can get those Excalibur routines to fire.
The sheer amount of MU that our opponent has is incredible.
I'm in love. As I've said before,
There it is.
Oh, yikes. Yeah, so Caprice and Trick of Light are the main ways we're going to score out, because we are not going to be able to attack this person out.
There's the medium. I was waiting for it. I was like, where's the medium?
Yeah. All right, well, let's make that Ice Wall a little stronger for no reason.
All right.
Okay.
It's worth noting that these mind games are for strength.
Yeah, we can put that on. We'll be so poor once we do that, but yeah, that's a good idea. And click for a credit so the mind games do something, I guess. Hopefully they won't notice how low our credit pool is, and we can just... they'll just break them somehow. So they don't... their Faust is in their trash, so they don't have... and they don't have a clone ship at the moment. So Excalibur is still an out, which is nice. How spicy is Archives right now?
2 shocks and a space camp.
Yeah, they have plenty. They have plenty to redirect, but why don't we pay 1? Yeah, send them to space. And I think next turn we're probably just taking a bunch of money so we can better enforce these mind games. I mean, they have a bunch of cards on the table, so if they don't want to look at Archives, they're welcome not to. I'm so happy that... so it makes you trash it. That's weird. I keep forgetting to submit a bug report for that. So are we gonna make them pay real money? Looks like we might. Ooh, give it. Yeah, alright, let's make that strong. I think we should, yeah, go for the R&D ice wall. This is beautiful. Good job, Space Camp. And they left the Space Camp there, right? They didn't trash that.
No, they didn't have the money for it.
Yeah.
We are starving for cash.
That is true. So we probably, Are they going for another one?
Yep.
That's funny, given that he didn't trash the Space Camp.
He could just make us draw with
he can make us draw.
equivocation.
Of course. Oh, good thinking, yeah. Are both Cyberdexes in the trash?
I believe so.
Okay. Oh, we get to do net damage to them. Nice. Our opponent's deck is so spicy. Yeah, so the fact that we don't have Excalibur yet is really good. That's still a way we can win this. We can Jackson back some increases and win that way.
I'm having a hard time hearing you. Sanjay, did I lose you? Looks like... Alright. Let's give him a minute. I honestly don't know what our out is here. What's our out here, Sanjay? Hey, you're back.
Hey. So, and the last thing I heard from you is you don't know what our out is. We have a few. Dan Schwartz mentioned Lotus Field. That's pretty expensive. Excalibur is still going to be good. Unless, I don't know how many clone chips they have left, but... Oh, we have a Lotus Field. That's nice. We could just put a Lotus Field on a new remote and hope to win through it.
We need money as well.
Yeah, let's gain 2 credits. And let's pitch the Space Camp. Yeah, the fact that they're... if they keep ciphering mind games, that's very appealing because... because then we don't have to pay any money. But yeah, we're in trouble. Hard to beat a big rig. Let's bid 0 on this one. Let's bid 0 on this one too. They'll probably come back in. I think next turn we could probably think about We could think about purging. I like the idea of using Jackson to put some CyberX virus suites back into R&D. That way we can click for some more money rather than just play catch up. Because they might not have an answer to that Lotus Field. That's a really good point. I forget who in the chat said that. This deck, I didn't use this deck at King of Servers. I did a different Tenon deck, and it didn't do well. I had brought this to a store champ and went 2-2 and won with it, which didn't give me the confidence to then bring it to King of Servers. Yeah, why don't we put a Jackson in one of our remotes and click for 2 credits? We can probably toss one of the Mausoleses. We don't need it. We're not going to res both of them. Yeah, and I think putting some... Oh, all right. They got the clone ship means that... Oh, they might be trying to Cipher Parasite or Ice Wall. Certainly good to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a lot of options. So theoretically, they have a lot of things that could wreck us. I guess the Lotus Field is the best thing we have right now. All right, so Cortex Lock doesn't do anything, so we'll just let them through that. I wonder if they're going to Cipher here, or... Yeah. Alright, that's great. Now, I think even though it's a little fragile, I like the idea of putting one Caprice back in... I'd like to do Cyberdex, and a Caprice. Alright, nice. Huh. Alright, well that's not that useful at the moment. We can, yeah, that's... If we get some more money, that's an option. How many space camps do we have in Archives?
2.
Nice. That's not enough to pass advance a Nisei Mark II, but, oh gosh, I think let's draw a card. Gain a credit. Yeah, that's just what we wanted. Because now they have to start... Let's trash... let's trash the Mausolus. Now we could try just winning next turn, like,
behind the Lotus Field.
Behind the Lotus Field. I think we have the credits full.
Yeah, we can do it.
Because we only need to advance it once since we have the Trick of Light. So it might be a good idea to just
try to close.
Yeah. So I guess here they're mind gaming us. So the question is, how many credits do we have to spare? I think we can throw them into Archives once. So let's do that. I mean, it is risky doing this when they have oh, they do have the clone chip, so we probably... And they have a Faust in the bin, right?
Yeah.
So I guess we can't go for that play. We don't need to res the Crick. It's not going to do anything. Oh, maybe we should have. Oh, well, that's fine. There's a bunch of stuff that's going to happen to them now. Yeah. Let's make another... let's put some on another one. Yeah. Well, that was fun. Inside Man.
Your favorite card.
I love it. Yeah, I guess given Faust, we can't just score out this.
I think we put one of the Jacksons behind the Lotus Field and then get money and see.
See what happens.
Because if they use the clone chip on something else, then we're safe.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So would we res the Lotus Field here?
Yeah, absolutely. Because
Just to see what happens.
see what happens. Because if they
Well,
get it out, then
I
we
guess we
know.
don't want to encourage them to use the Lotus Field on Faust. Or use the clone chip on Faust. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's see what we can see what happens. We'll have to trash something from the rig, probably. That's neat. Oh, that's illegal play, but yeah. So they should have one less credit and we haven't seen plot, Steven. They ought to have it. I mean, it's not any influence, but they haven't played as if they had it, if you know what I mean. All right, so we can Jackson.
We're gonna get trigger lights back.
Yeah, that's a great plan. Yeah, because if we draw another Trick of Light, we can Trick of Light a Nisei, which is appealing. That's a great idea. Jackson is doing a lot of work here, and I love it. Let's get a hedge fund. All right, so they don't have a clone chip anymore, which is nice. I'm very happy about that.
I'm happy because that means they can't parasite our Trick of Light battery.
Yeah.
Unless they're playing Levy. If they are playing Levy, we're in trouble. But if they're not playing Levy, we don't have to worry about our main Trick of Light battery getting destroyed.
Now, theoretically, next turn, if we want to be boring, we could just Purge?
I think that's our play.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm not especially enamored with that Mother Goddess. We can probably just lose it. Yeah, I think that's accurate. Steven.
So what do we...
Let's just toss the Mother Goddess. I don't think it's going to do anything for us. It's too expensive.
Yep, now they're going to do what they should have been doing from the beginning.
True. So they have a 3 and 5 of hitting something I would rather than not hit. Alright. Do a 1. Huh. Alright, they're just clicking down. That's fair. Nice. Huh. Alright. Ooh. Well, they still have the Faust, so that's no good. But theoretically, we can start taxing them on a... That's going to be good on a scoring remote. Why don't we install Jackson behind the Lotus Field? Use Jackson and gain a credit. And let's put a future perfect back. Let's put the... Yeah, I guess let's put the other future perfect back too. And those could just sit there for... We could leave one there. I don't hate that. The only problem with that is that that's our server that we're dumping stuff in, so we probably shouldn't do that. Huh. Yeah, that Yogg does spice up those, Yeah, I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, Stephen Ball's pointing out that the future perfect is probably a bad call to toss because we need it to win the game, which is probably accurate. So shame on us for our cowardice. There's still a lot of Injettas in there, so this is pretty bad. Yeah. Yeah. Stephen Ball, I think you're correct that we should have not done what we just did.
It's okay.
All right.
We can lose to a professor deck. I'm okay with it.
That's true. I mean, I did say I was rooting for them. This is so cute. Yeah, I think now that we've dumped the future perfects, I'm sort of tempted to just leave them there and get money back. Oh no, let us have it. They did. Yeah, why not?
That feels good.
Alright, so what do we want to do here? Do we want to shuffle before, or shuffle Jackson before? Alright, that's fine. Now why don't we put... I think let's just draw cards. Let's put the Cyberdex Virus Suite on HQ. And let's click for 2 credits. Let's lose an Excalibur and Mind Games. So if we can get another trick, then we're in a sort of good situation because we can score out that
Nisei.
Nisei. It is a little awkward that we'd have to unpower our nice ice wall that's taxing them really nicely. It was very generous of them to give us the Caprice. It does make the decision to to ditch the future perfect look silly because that
was our out
plan. Yeah, that would have been a reasonable plan. They're starting to run out of cards, which is neat.
I mean, they have inexhaustible Mopus economy, however.
Yeah. Do they have a levy?
I don't know.
Have they shown us levy?
I haven't seen anything that would lead me to believe that this is a levy build.
No, I think levy would be bad in this deck. There's no reason for it.
Because everything gets installed and stays down.
Yeah, let's purge. Well, we've been lucky with these HQ accesses. So we could. So one thing we can do is we can install the Excalibur and the Caprice in the Lotus Field server and advance the. Or wait, no. Because we do have the opportunity to really tax the corpse cards with Lotus Field and Excalibur, but that's probably not good enough.
Well, I think before we're going to use Jackson and we're going to get some money back.
Yeah, let's get Celebrity Gift, Hedge Fund, and Hedge Fund. I think let's just leave the Future Perfects in the trash.
Yeah. All right, so we got a hedge fund.
Nice. Let's draw a card. Yeah, because I think I want to install the Excalibur over the Lotus Field.
Okay.
Or we could put it on. Yeah, I want to put it over the Lotus Field to try and win through the Caprice Nisei.
Okay. So, do you want me to do Excalibur, Caprice in the server, and then hedge?
Actually, yeah, maybe.
Or what do you want to do?
Let's get money. Let's draw a card, and let's install Excalibur.
Well, it's worth noting, we can now just fast advance this Nisei.
Yeah. And then if we get another agenda and we have 4 credits, we can get the win through an offer you can't refuse, which is a cool trick. Well, that's unfortunate.
It's okay.
We still have the fast advance plan, which is nice. It's quite awkward that we're defanging our ice wall to fast advance this Nisei token. But what can you do? Huh? That's interesting. Well, they've gotten a lot of HQ accesses, and I think besides hitting those 2 Future Perfects, which they didn't then get to take, they've been quite unlucky.
We are chewing up their money and their clicks. We're compressing them pretty well.
Pretty good, yeah. So R&D is extremely dense right now. Well,
the Future Perfects aren't in there.
No, the Future Perfects aren't in there, but there's 2 Brain Trusts and a Caprice and a Nisei Mark II in there, and there's only 10 cards.
Up.
Yeah. That's fair. Gosh. So we're in a situation where... Alright, let's fast advance out the Nisei Mark II. only one trick in, or have you? We've used all our tricks, right?
There's still another Trick of Light in the deck, and there's
Okay.
also Brain Trusts.
Yeah. So I'm kind of tempted to end this run after they pay for it.
What, after they've chewed up the data sucker counters
Yeah.
and the money?
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a lot less money since we defanged our ice wall.
Pup, they did pay for the swordsman subs.
Yeah, that's not bad. Huh. All right, so what can we do with that? So if we want to be just the ballsiest people in the world, what we can do is we can install the Brain Trust, offer you can't refuse, and try and win 2 Psy games. But that's stupid. I don't know what we should do right now. I think we should probably draw a card. Or do you want to do that? No. All right. Yeah. Let's draw another card and let's money. Yeah. So I guess we should save this Nisei token.
The stream just went down.
Oh, really?
That was weird.
So we're just playing on our lonesome right now?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It says we're getting good packets.
Hello. Did you miss us?
We're having a rough time. So,
yeah.
I'm sorry, are we stopping this run or not?
No, we should let them through.
Okay, so the next one, statistically speaking, has to be an agenda.
Yeah.
There it is. They're probably going to win off this. Wait, no, the only agendas that are left are the future perfects in the bin.
Yeah? That's hilarious.
Alright, so...
so they only have 4 cards.
We win. We win.
Oh, we win. Yay. No, we don't. We don't have a power... We don't have a Trick of Light thing. But we have to win this turn.
Period.
Or we lose. Should we go for it? Just try and win the game? Off the,
The Lotus Field?
No, not off the Lotus Field. Off the offer you can't refuse into Archives. We play 2 Psy games, and if they win either of them, they win.
Yeah, I guess we gotta.
Let's do it. So yeah, just offer you can't refuse then.
Well,
there's 2 space camps in there, right?
Yep.
Well, this should be fun.
Yeah.
Huh. We win. Apparently, you can refuse the offer. Oh, alright, that's fine. They misclicked?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, we'll need another click as well.
I did it.
Alright, good.
I'm not even going to bother resin the ice.
No. This is exciting. So what number should we pick?
Ah, that's not me. That's all you, buddy.
All right. Think 0.
Oof. We passed the first test.
And yeah, 1.
Oh my god. Oh my god, we did it.
Nice.
Aw, he conceded instead of letting us access.
Well, that's fair.
So, for those of you watching at home, since we managed to survive the 2 Future Perfect side games, our opponent would trigger the 2 space camps. We would put it on Brain Trust, advance it one more time, and win the game.
Oh, I'm so happy. I think Stephen Ball especially, but a lot of people in the chat pointed out. I think some better lines that we could have done.
But that's the whole point, Sanjay, of this stream is everybody. We're all in this together.
Yeah.
Doing cool stuff.
So this is why I love this deck. There are just some really silly lines of play. I've actually never forced myself to win Future Perfect side games to win the game like that. So that was delightful. But I really adore this deck. Yeah.
Seems good.
It's a little late, right? Or what are we? How are we?
No, that was it. We do 2 hours.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, this is Sanjay's deck. I put the link in the show notes below. Check it out. It's really cool.
I'll probably publish it on Netrunner DB soon because this is a much better showing to brag about than my Anemic Store champ performance.
Yeah. But yeah, so everybody watching at home, thank you very much for joining us. And until we see you all again, always be running.
All right. Bye.
Bye.